This is how they found her. With empty eyes and a body that could barely move, Maya was stuck to the ground because of hunger, her tiny frame pressed into the dirt like she had become part of it. She was lying in the trash, barely breathing, tied to a post with an old, rusty chain, left there by someone who did not care. 5 years ago, she had been chained like her life meant nothing. No one gave her food, no one gave her water, no one gave her love. All she had was dirt, garbage, and silence. She slept in the same spot every day, forgotten even though her heart was still beating. It felt like she had already given up. But something changed on that day because someone finally decided to stop and help. They saw her pain and called the local animal shelter. Kind people came to her and lifted her broken body off the ground. They gave her a new name, Maya. Even though she was not a fancy dog, even though she was just skin and bones, she had the same right as any other living soul to be safe, to eat, to rest, and to be loved. Maya was taken to the vet. She was so thin that her bones pushed through her skin. Her eyes were empty and tired. They were asking for help without saying a word. She ate like it was her last chance, fast and desperate because she had no idea if she would get food again. The saddest part was not just her hunger, it was what she had eaten. Before, she had been eating garbage, plastic, dirt, and anything she could find just to stay alive. Her body was full of ticks, her fur was rough and dirty, her smell told the story of pain and neglect. But this time, she was not alone. At the clinic, she got food, medicine, and a soft voice that said, "You are safe now." Every day, she got special food to help her recover, and she started to want to eat more. Each day showed a little more hope. Her blood tests improved, her body got stronger, but the biggest change was in her spirit. She wanted to live again. Maya was healing, not just in her body, but in her heart too. Soon she was taken to a foster home, where love was part of every day. She had a warm bed, soft blankets, and clean water. She even had toys, and for the first time in years, she played. She wagged her tail and she looked into human eyes with trust. Her eyes, once filled with pain, now held light. She had become a new dog. Since the day she was rescued, she did not hide anymore. She was not scared. She ran in the garden, lay in the sun, and she even smiled because yes, dogs can smile. Maya was given everything she had never known: love, care, safety, and a reason to live. And then something even more wonderful happened. The shelter found her for a forever home. A family who looked at her and saw beauty, not brokenness. They saw a friend, a soul worth loving. They promised to care for her forever and never let her be hurt again. No more chains, no more cold nights, no more hunger. Only love, only peace, only warmth. Maya now runs and plays. She climbs stairs. She sleeps inside a home filled with kindness. She watches the world from her window and knows she belongs. She is not just surviving, she is living. Her story shows us that love can change everything. You do not need to be a big shelter or have lots of money. You just need to care. You just need to act. Even a small step can save a life. Sometimes all someone needs is to hear these words: "You are safe now." If you love Maya, then like and share.